Hello there, I'm BobbyInBlue, and on this channel we talk about how to get the most out of your tech. Today we're talking about a seriously cool feature on the Mac, and that is iPhone mirroring. Today we're going to go over what iPhone mirroring is, some of the favorite things that I use it for, and then of course how to use it. iPhone mirroring is awesome. It's something that I use every day. It lets you mirror your phone screen to your Mac screen, and it also gives you complete control of your iPhone right there on your Mac. You can move around and control your iPhone with your mouse or with your trackpad, and you can also input text with your Mac's keyboard. You can open apps, reply to a text, check an email, check on some iPhone only apps that may not be available for your Mac. It's kind of like having your iPhone live inside of a window on your Mac desktop. Before we get started, here are the minimum system requirements. You need to have a Mac with Apple Silicon running macOS Sequoia or newer, and an iPhone running iOS 18 or newer. Both devices need to have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth turned on, and you need to be signed in and using the same Apple ID. Okay, here's how to set it up. First, on your phone, go to Settings, General, AirPlay, and Handoff, and then make sure that iPhone mirroring is turned on. And on your Mac, you can open up your applications folder, and inside of applications, you'll have an application called iPhone mirroring. It'll have you walk through a few initial settings, and then do a quick Face ID check for security, and then that's it. Your iPhone connects to your Mac. The cool part is that you only have to do this setup process one time, and then after that, accessing your iPhone on your Mac is just one click away, and you really just have to open up the iPhone mirroring application to be able to use your iPhone on your Mac screen. Next, let's talk about the simple but useful customization options that you can do within iPhone mirroring. First is the view window. Under the view window, you'll notice a couple of shortcuts. There's home screen, app switcher, and spotlight. Whenever you have the iPhone mirroring application selected, Command 1 takes you to your home screen, Command 2 will take you to your app switcher, and Command 3 will open spotlight search. Next, under the view option is you have a chance to make it smaller or larger, or to default to your iPhone's actual size. Next up, we're going to look inside of the settings option under the iPhone mirroring tab at the top of the screen. First up is the require Mac login to access phone. You can toggle this between ask every time or authenticate automatically. Ask every time is going to require you to either type your password or use Touch ID, and authenticate automatically means that once you've authenticated it the first time, anytime you open iPhone mirroring, your iPhone will just pop right up with no password or Touch ID required. And next, at the bottom, there's an option to revoke access to whatever phone you have set up with this computer, and that just allows you to disconnect the phone and the Mac so that iPhone mirroring is no longer set up between this Mac and this phone. If you move your mouse up to the top of the iPhone mirroring window where the time is on your phone or the signal is on your phone, you'll notice you can't really drag around the iPhone mirroring application window, but if you scroll up just a little bit further than that, you'll notice that kind of this application header appears above the iPhone mirroring window. You can click and drag anywhere where it's kind of that gray color to move the application around your Mac desktop. Inside of that header that appears when you go to the top of the iPhone mirroring window, you'll also notice there's a close button as well as a minimize button, or the red and yellow circles that you're used to seeing on other Mac applications. Those two circles are on the top left of the window, and on the top right, you'll notice an app switcher icon that lets you quickly switch between recently opened apps, as well as a home screen button that takes you to your iPhone's home screen. And that's pretty much it. They kept this application super simple. I think my favorite two uses for this are I use it with my work computer all the time, and it's really great to be able to quickly pull up and respond to a message on my iPhone and then just minimize the window and go right back to work. I think my second favorite way of using this is dragging and dropping files between my phone and my Mac. It's nice to be able to quickly drag a photo from my work computer or to my work computer from my phone, and I also really like being able to use my phone as kind of like a USB storage device, I guess. If I have a file that I want to take with me, I can click and drag it to my Files app on my iPhone, and then wherever my iPhone goes, I have access to that file. Another one is whenever I'm on a Zoom call or in a meeting for work, I can quickly check what's going on my iPhone while on my Mac screen so that I still look engaged like I'm in the meeting, and I can quickly check something without holding my phone up over the camera or, kind of looking like I'm looking down at my phone like this. So it's a great way to, stay engaged in your meetings, but also quickly check something on your phone. I think it's great if you want to quickly showcase or share how you use something on your iPhone. You can pull it up on your Mac screen and kind of show that. You can also do that when you're screen sharing within a meeting like Teams or Zoom, as well as just kind of record your screen a little bit easier. Next, I want to go over a couple of quick troubleshooting tips. If your iPhone is not showing up when you go to set up iPhone mirroring, here's a few things you can try. Double check that Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are turned on both devices. And remember, when you're doing the initial setup, your iPhone needs to be turned on and unlocked. If you're still having trouble with it after that point, I always like to start by restarting both the Mac and the iPhone and then seeing if that solves the problem. I think this feature is awesome. I love using it. It's just another great way that our Apple devices can be connected. And honestly, it keeps me from picking up my iPhone like 37 times an hour. Drop a comment below and let me know how you use it. If you got any value out of this video, definitely drop a like below and consider subscribing for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. I'm BobbyInBlue, and we'll see you in the next video.